I like Tyson Fury. I have a great relationship with Tyson Fury. So there's this debate right now about the baddest man on the planet, right? And John Jones is the baddest man on the planet. There's no doubt about it. So when you talk about who the baddest man on the planet is, if two guys fought in a fight, who would win? If you want to discuss another possible baddest man on the planet, it would be Tyson Fury, okay, in a boxing arena. And we all know that if John Jones boxed Tyson Fury wins. All these boxing guys want to talk about this, and they want to keep it in the ring. I'm telling Tyson Fury, whom I respect very much, if you really want to find out who the baddest man on the planet is, I will make that fight. I will make John Jones versus Tyson Fury in the octagon. And, we'll figure out. We figured out how to pay Floyd. We'll figure out how to pay you too, Tyson. So the offer is out there. If you want to do it in the UFC, I know he was messing around with MMA for a little while there. Let's do it. Let's answer the question. But these guys aren't boxing. It's just for these guys to go in and box. You either want to fight. You want the title of baddest man on the planet. Let's do it. I'm in.
I mean, are you making that $150 million, $200 million? If you're making that, I mean, I would just take the fucking fight.
If you're Tyson?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Look, I'm tired of all the boxers going, hey, fight me over here. And the only reason why they're able to do that is because the top level boxers make more money than UFC top level guys. That's the only reason why they're able to do it. If they weren't making more than them, then you'd be like, well, why would I go over there? I'm making more than you over here. Like in my sport, my sport pays more. But that's only for the top level guys. You look at some of the lower level people that fight on the undercard of the undercard of boxing. They're making fucking peanuts, like peanuts. That's right. So, and there's there's only a handful of fights.
I'm going to say this. First off, you're kind of throwing a little bit of shade at Francis because Francis didn't lose and he was the baddest man on the planet. He still hasn't lost, but now John Jones is, and I understand why.
Yeah.
But I loved everything he said. It's the best way in the world that Dana can try to put this together, even though it's not going to happen. But he's saying, look, hey, I have a lot of respect for, we're friends. And, if you think you're the baddest man, I'll put that fight together. Yeah, of course you will, because you make a lot of money off of it. But this is what everyone needs to understand. Josh, the truth of the matter is this. Fighting in all different forms, and there's a ton of different forms, all have people that are badder than the other.
Yeah.
Okay? Everything comes down to this. If this fight happened on the street, who wins?
Yeah.
When there's no rules. When there's no rules, there's all kinds of things that I can run your head into. There's all kinds of things that I can pick you up and drop you on. There's all kinds of things that have an influence on what you can take. That's really what the baddest man on the planet is. Not the guy who can, with two tools, stand in a ring and outstrike someone with those two tools. There's too many tools available in real fighting. I'm not going to put boxing down. I love boxing. It's fantastic, but it's limited by its targets and its tools. The MMA is limited by the rule sets that we have implemented based upon, safety. In a real fight, if you want to go and pick someone up and drop them on their head on concrete, you can do that. Mm-hmm. That's real fighting. That, when you say who's the baddest man on the planet, it depends on, where you're at and who you're around. But who's the best MMA fighter? I'll give it to John Jones. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's the best boxer? I'll give it to Tyson Fury. But neither one could possibly be the baddest man. There could be somebody else out there too. But great. I love the great, audition for a possibility for everything. I thought Dana did it the right way.
You ever seen the movie Snatch?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a fantastic movie. Fantastic. One of my all-time favorites.
Yeah.
I get a little concerned when you start dealing with like gypsies and pikeys. Like, you don't know how it's going to end up. Like,
No.
and so when you're dealing with someone like Tyson Fury, you're just thinking to yourself, does he have it in him? Can he beat John Jones? I don't know. But it sparks an interest. There's an interest there.
No. First off, can he? Yes. Will he? I doubt it.
Yeah. I know. I'm obviously leaning towards the MMA guy, obviously. And then we're not talking about any MMA guy. We're talking about John Jones.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I'm definitely leaning that way. I didn't even think about him sliding the Francis Ngannou thing, but that's not even on his radar anymore. He's moved on. Dana's one of those guys like, I've moved on with my life. Francis went his way, we went our way, and whatever it is. Right. But I just can't imagine. Had it been anybody else, this would have gotten a lot more heat. You know what I mean? Had it been anybody else, but it's John Jones. You know what I mean? Like, had this happened, had it been another fighter that came up from 205 and became champion, they'd still be talking about Francis. But because it's John Jones, everyone's like, that's right. Yeah, we already know who the best guy is.
And you can't blame anyone for it.
No.
And I can't blame Dana for it.
Absolutely not.
He absolutely has, a case that, I'll put Francis against John and I think John wins. Okay.